know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. And they lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start the game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Sanders to throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
Second down and 10.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
And that is incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive.
They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
A 6-yard pickup.
The numbers for Spears on the ground a week ago.
15 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hand off to Spears.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Play fake, here's Ward.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The Titans at 4-5, a game under 500. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Open man down the field. That's Heilmann.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
The Titans first down. 1st and 10.
Ward. Now he's going to step up and run.
He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the rookie from Texas Tech.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Ward.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger.
Here's Ward.
And he's got it.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
His second rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Browns offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. Take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. His numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago: 21 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Sanders.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Jeffrey Simmons
In there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. DK to return.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
13 yards on the play. And the Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
And here's a give to Spears. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, here's Ward. Cockrell holds it in left side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll set up the screen for Spears. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
To throw is Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an out.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Elikayo Manor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Got an open man. It's David Njoku, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans 7.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. He's got daylight. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the Titans first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Let's go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes that's overused if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On first down, here's Jenkins.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Samson Abuka.
He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Here's Austin McNamara now,
as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense and Tyjae Spears set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. Now Spears to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now, Ward. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And now another one thrown incomplete. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Sanders now. A final shot before break. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. And this is the Jets quarterback, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Jets had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This will wind up a touchdown. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Zay Flowers. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Oh, good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Ward. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Over the middle, and
maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Ready.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run with Spears. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Titans first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off play action, Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line.
That's another Titans first down.
Come on. Ready.
And now a run to Spears. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the Titans first down.
Here we go. Here we
First
go.
and goal at the 3-yard
60
line.
Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Go.
Looking to throw. Moore. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Delicayo Manor with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Sanders. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Sanders. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Operating from the gun, Sanders. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 37.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
To the right side and caught by Allen.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Come on.
At the 18-yard
Back to throw.
Moore. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
16 yards. And the Titans
Spears is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Going for 2, they'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now.
35. Browns nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Cleveland offense making their way out. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37.
A gain of 12. First down, Browns.
Sanders to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Let's go now.
Sanders going to throw again.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job?
Well, Sanders has it poked free.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled. To make headway through the air.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good for a Browns first down.
From the gun, it's Shadur.
Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Cleveland.
To throw is Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
They'll be gaining just a yard, and it'll be second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun here, Sanders.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to him.
The offense on third down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
Under pressure, they got him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. That's It's caught left side by Ironman. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, Mike 13, Mike 13.
On third down, here's Spears. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Sanders. Out quickly to Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns first down.
Ready.
A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing, Sanders. This is the tight end, the Joker. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41.
Back to throw again. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Tennessee, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
stop this, you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and ended on Fox. We call him Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and broken, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and ended on Fox. We call him Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, 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 I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old was on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. I ring the cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to off. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the LA Rams. And here's the home team's running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Seahawks are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the Chargers defense that comes up with the big play here. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Chargers win their second straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Yeah. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more. Don't I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Yeah. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Yeah. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Yeah. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hate no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.